I'm going to share with you guys exactly how I set up for a Pokemon trade show as a small time vendor. So I'm going to document all the step-by-step process from the moment I get to the show all the way until showtime, including this. So taking items from my cart to inside the show. I have mentioned in my previous video where I talked about how you guys could become vendors, the step-by-step process, and I mentioned that you guys would want to set everything up the night before or the week before the show, just so everything is ready and you have plenty of time to set up your table before the show starts. Usually the shows start pretty early, so as a vendor you have to get there even before the buyer, so you have time to set up. The rule of thumb is about an hour or even a half hour beforehand, depending on how much setup time you need. If you're a first time vendor, get there really early just so you have lots of time. And as a first time vendor, you'll make lots of mistakes, and as you do it more and more often, you'll learn. But here, you guys could see everything is set up. I tend to use boxes and binders just because these work great for me. So let's head inside. This is the Capital Trade Show in Ottawa, my home city, and it's actually a trade show that's been going on for many, many years. I just started becoming a vendor after attending a couple of shows as a buyer, and it's been so much fun. And you guys could see it's very easy for me because I put everything inside this wagon. Like I mentioned, I just have to carry my banner inside. Show starts at 10 a.m. I'm there at 9. I have lots of time to set up, and honestly, people are set up even before me. Some people are still getting set up, or some people didn't even arrive to set up. It doesn't really matter what time you get there, as long as it's before 10 a.m. and you're set up and ready to go at showtime. So I went there ahead of time just to know what table I'm at, set up, and then I walked right up to my table. So I'm setting it up right here. I have mentioned that a tablecloth is recommended, and it's a great idea because you guys have a uniform surface. Underneath the table is hidden away, and you guys could store stuff underneath the table without being worried about people seeing them and looking unorganized. But it's not required. It's more of a recommendation, as I've seen people not use it and still be successful. It looks better when you use it, in my opinion. So everything is neatly organized in this wagon, and I'm taking everything out. I just had to make one more trip for the display case. I could do it all in one go, but I tend to do it in two goes just because I don't want to damage anything, and it's better to be safe than sorry. These items are not cheap, so I don't want to damage anything and then regret it later. Um, And I have mentioned, if you guys have a partner or could bring someone with you, it's highly recommended. I always come with my brother. He's the one filming today, so I had to do everything on my own, but that's perfectly fine. I wanted to show you guys how I do it. Usually he helps me out with the setup. It just today I told him to film so I could show you guys how I do it. So I put everything I need on the table, and as you guys could see, I'm hiding away the wagon. It's away out of sight, out of mind, and no one's worried about it. And even myself, I'm not worried that anyone will touch it. This is a stand for a camera, so I like to record my table, A, for security purposes, and B, for content purposes. So eventually I'll do some POVs, and on the shorts channel I'll upload like some little skits or deals that I do throughout the day, just to show you guys my activity at the shows. And it's also highly recommended for security. I always hear stories of stuff getting stolen at these shows. Having a camera is a great idea just to prevent any theft and actually have proof that your items were stolen. And time for the banner. So advertising is always recommended and important. As you guys can see, people behind me were using banners, people at other tables are using banners, and I had to get one for myself. I've used it at my previous show, and it's always liked and appreciated. People love the design, and I love it myself. So always a plus to have a banner. You get to advertise your brand and grow your brand as you vend. You guys could see it's that design that I've showed you guys before. My logo, buy, sell, trade, and then the three social media platforms I'm on. It's very easy to set up, and it is a bit expensive, but it's worth the investment in my opinion. Um, Now the display case. So this is a bulletin board display case that I've mentioned, and let's fill it up. So I like to fill it up with top loaded cards that are a bit more expensive than that I do not want to put in my binder, just to prevent any accidental damages or anyone from stealing them. These display cases are great for security. Lots of big time vendors use these display cases for their expensive slabs or any expensive hits that they have. as you guys could lock them away, and no one's, or most people won't be opening them unless the vendor themselves opens them. So your cards are protected, and there's a third layer of protection, including the sleeves, the top loaders, and that display case. So always recommended. In these display cases, with top loaded cards, you could probably fit like 60 to 70 cards. I have a mixture of a couple of slabs that I have and just a couple of sealed promo cards, and just whatever I could fit inside, I tend to do that. And anything left over, I always put in the binders, because you always want to show off what you have for sale so people could buy them and you guys can make money off of sales. Always recommended. Um, Now, in terms of preferences, I prefer binders over these display cases, but there are a lot of advantages to these display cases, so that's why I use both. But in terms of sales, I've seen people make a lot more sales through binders, even if it's smaller cards. Just through the sheer volume of cards, they tend to make profit. And most of the vendors I see there recommend binders and these display cases. Having a bit of everything is always important, so you guys could target all kinds of audiences and buyers and maximize your time at the trade show. And honestly, I don't just bring Pokemon cards there. I also bring some small accessories. You guys will see I have some ETB books, some sleeves, some sealed products, whatever I have laying around that I am trying to avoid opening, I bring here. If I could sell it, I'll make some money back. If I can't sell it, eventually I'll open it. It's just fun to do, and if you guys have lots of accessories or stuff from ETBs or whatnot, bring it to the show as a vendor, and you guys could probably make some money, or just sell it to a vendor. Vendors are always looking for more stuff to sell, and they'll give you a good price for it, so they could make money and you can make money off of stuff you don't want. These binders, I love them. They are 4x4 binders with 16 cards per page. And when you open them up, you have 32 cards on display for people to look at. It's super nice. I always get praises from people that look through my binders. They love it. And I try to organize them through sets or through types of cards, and people love it. I have two binders, two of these big binders, one for the hits or like the stuff that are a little bit more expensive, and then one for just the reverses and hollows that I sell for cheap, like 50 cents a card. And people love looking through it for completing sets or looking for specific cards that they might not have. It's just fun to look at, and if I can make a sale and make someone happy, I would love to do that. So it's always fun to have as many products as possible. You guys could see I try to keep it organized with whatever I have laying around. And I found this works best for me, and I'm always trying to improve. So what I do is I shop around to look at what other vendors do, get ideas, and try to improve my setup as it goes, because I'm going to be doing this more and more often. So I want to have as nice a setup as possible to attract buyers and make more sales. But honestly, you guys don't even need all this stuff. You guys will see in one of the next slides or one of the next clips, the people that are beside me, they don't have as many things as me. They don't even have a tablecloth or any advertising, but they were making sales all day long. And honestly, I was really jealous of all the sales they were making, but I was ready for business within 20 minutes. As you guys have heard, I try to keep everything organized, and as you guys have seen, it's quick for me to set up. But here you guys will see. So the people sitting beside me or set up beside me, they were making sales all day long, and honestly, I was paying attention to them. They have lots of nice products, and I want to get to that stage eventually. Try to improve what I have in my selection. I have lots of stuff right now. I'm grateful for it, but I'm always looking to buy more stuff and improve my inventory so I could make more sales and get more customers. But that's all. That's what it is about vending. So you guys want to keep improving your game and become as best a vendor as possible. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this helped you a little bit. And as always, please like, subscribe, and share. And let me know what you guys do for your shows. Thank you.